Hello, welcome to Old versus Young Reactions. I'm Sawyer with my dad Mike, and like always, we take your suggestions first priority. So if you want us to react to something, please type it below in the comments. We've got Phil Collins, and the song is called Against All Odds. Take a look at me now.
Yeah, this one of the bigger breakthrough songs for Phil solo,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
was on a movie soundtrack.
It was?
So yeah, it was part of a movie soundtrack. But this is the one that really showed that Phil could sing slow stuff.
All right.
Good too. So
Let's see what we got.
check out it live. So, yeah.
Oh, that's better.
How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. When I stand here taking every day with you. Ooh, you're the only one who really knew me at all. How can you just walk away from me? When all I can do is watch you leave. 'Cause we've shared the laughter and the pain, and even shared the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space. And there's nothing left here to remind me, just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space. And you coming back to me is against all odds, and that's what I've got to face. I wish I could just make it turn around and see me cry. There's so much I need to say to you, so many reasons why. You're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to remind me, just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space. But to wait for you, well, that's all I can do, and that's what I've got to face. Take a good look at me now.
All right, we
He
gotta
can do slow stuff. This is a really good,
I almost
breakup
pushed
song.
until the end of the song here too, because I love Phil's voice. I
Yeah.
love Phil. Phil got a lot of crap he didn't deserve simply
Why?
because he was from the '80s.
Really?
And yeah, and I honestly, I look at him and I think he poured his heart and soul into lyrics. When you hear about like he was going through divorces and things
Yeah,
like I
he
think
really
these songs
had
are all very personal to him,
Yeah.
and he's got a great singing voice. So I think some people too like didn't like that. You know, Genesis was kind of like a hip underground band originally, and then they became a pop band, which I think some people kind of looked at as lesser in some way.
Yeah.
And then when Phil went on his own, he was making top 40 music.
Yeah.
And it was really good and love songs and stuff, but you know, there were a lot of people that kind of like kicked at that. But again,
this
the
is
guy sold that many albums
This
for
is
a
a
reason.
really good song. It's a breakup
Yeah.
song, but I love how it's like from the perspective of saying like, take a look at me. Look what you're doing to me.
Yeah.
You're making me cry. You wouldn't even turn around. Like, that is really
Yeah.
pure felt. 'Cause,
And I
like,
think this is about one of his divorces.
yeah,
know,
the
and
guy I
it's
think was married 3 times.
Yeah, it's against all odds
Mm-hmm.
of her coming back to him, he winds up saying. You know, the idea of, you know, he says, all I can do is wait but it's against all odds that you're going to be back with me. So
I would love
deep
to.
song.
I would have loved to hear this live, but he's still alive, but he can't go on the road anymore because of his health issues.
Yeah, and he, at this point, he's an older guy.
Yeah, he's an old guy.
And he in his singing, he puts a lot into it. So, he doesn't. I've seen like the last tour, he was sitting in a chair a lot of it.
Yeah.
And
it was his son who was really
Yeah,
helping him and
and
the
the-
Genesis members.
yeah, the voice could keep up with it, but even that he said is getting hard to sing this way, this well. So let's have
Yeah.
finish up with it.
I'll still be standing here. Didn't you come back to me? Here's against all odds, and that's a chance I've got to take. Oh, just take a look at me now.
What a
Nice
what
fill.
what a beautiful song.
Yeah,
That is so beautiful.
and in the movie, it fits perfectly.
Mm.
So I remember I didn't hear the song before I saw the movie, and it was like, oh wow, like it's an exact match. It's beautifully written, and Phil, like
Heartfelt.
again, bearing a soul. I love him for that because he does that in so many songs.
Yeah, I love his work, and it's a shame. Like, I'm like pretty much the only kid, except one of my friends, respects him and loves his work from my generation.
Yeah.
One of my good friends, Liam, like, he loves Phil Collins and Genesis, and me and him are really the only ones who say they're like the greatest. He's the greatest drummer of all time, Phil
Yeah,
Collins.
he's
It's
fantastic.
a shame that my generation doesn't know this great artist, and he just makes
Yeah.
great music with his solo stuff and Genesis.
And it's timeless. Like this song fits any generation at any time. Anybody that's gone through a breakup
yeah,
can understand it. And here's another beautiful song called Separate Lives that's really slow.
we'll have to react to that.
Yeah, and it's another one like you hear it and you get a little lump in your throat because it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Phil's awesome.
Thank
He's
you,
one
Phil
of the
Collins.
greats.
Thank you, Phil Collins, for this great work. And Phil Collins fans, if you want us to react to something, please type in the comments below. We'd love to hear more of Phil's stuff, Genesis' stuff, Genesis before Phil Collins took over with Peter Gabriel. So we'd love to hear more. Like
Yes.
always, this has been Old versus Young Reactions. I'm Sawyer with my dad Mike, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Music is love.
And we love music.